All right, we got to mention this at least, obviously, but I don't remember if we ever talked about this. We might have. I think we did. Or it was mentioned in passing, but the Microsoft 360 store has shut down as we're recording.
Like just yesterday, I think.
Yes.
Right?
Just the other day. And this is, again, another, I guess, video to explain to people what that means. Now, if I remember correctly, I think there was 127 games that were only on the Xbox 360 store.
Mm-hmm.
They are gone. You can't play them. You go, yeah, I'll just buy it somewhere else. No, you can't. You can't. There's a lot of games in which you just cannot play anymore. Do you know how insane that is? We got mad. People got mad that they can't see Batwoman, a movie that was never officially released. These are games that were on the marketplace for 10 years. No one did anything with them, and now they're just erased. And I think that's really bad, because it's not like, oh, if they were that good, they should be on other platforms. That's not really how that works,
Yeah.
Empty skull-headed viewer. For the people who have brains and will continue watching this, we're just singing to the choir, because there's, game series that were critically acclaimed. Actually, pretty sure we both played this one, Charlie Murder. You remember that game?
Oh, I do remember Charlie Murder.
Yeah, you can't buy it anymore.
I forgot that existed until you just mentioned it.
Everything that studio made that wasn't Sultan Sanctuary. So that means I made a game with zombies in it, which was on the indie store that was also deleted.
Mm-hmm.
The Dishwasher series, Charlie Murder, those are all gone.
Mm-hmm.
They're gone. You can only pirate it. And I think that's devastating.
It is. I mean, it's we've sung the praises of what's the word I'm looking for? Game preservation, just media preservation in general on this show countless times. And how many games did you say it was?
Well, for Xbox only, I think it was about 120.
120 some odd games.
Total of everything?
Well, total, yeah.
Thousands.
Yeah, that. But if it's only available on there.
Yes.
That's 120 some odd games. That's still a lot. That's just gone, wiped clean. It's sad. It really is. I mean, I know some developers are like, yeah, screw it. Pirate my game if you want to play it. I don't care. It's the only other way you can.
Yeah, and and they don't. And the issue is that they don't care, because most video games aren't owned by the people who make them.
Mm-hmm.
They're owned by people who own the IPs, people who publish the games, right? And most of the time, they don't care. To bring up a thing that we talked about before, in 2023, the Video Game History Foundation revealed 87% of games released before 2010 were not purchasable.
Jeez.
Do you know how imagine if 87% of all the music ever made before 2010 was not purchasable, not streamable, you had to pirate it or find a rare used copy. And this isn't like oh, there's no effect on this. Apparently people are already tracking that physical copies of 360 games are already starting to increase.
Really?
Yep.
I'm not surprised.
Before they even shut down the store, I've seen people, I saw someone bring up a price chart. What was it? Lollipop Chainsaw. That game is getting a remaster, by the way, okay? So when remasters happen, prices should go down. But because of how bad the used video game market is, apparently someone tracked prices for Lollipop Chainsaw went up by $3.
Okay.
That game isn't even purchasable digitally.
Yeah.
It's getting a remaster, and it's just going up. And it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. And I think that, honestly, people should have fought for it more, like the PlayStation Store. It's not all on them, because Microsoft keeps cutting out developers to, again, Invest in AI.
When's the last time Microsoft had a good business idea?
Oh, yeah. Well,
God.
yeah, it was backwards compatibility, and they stopped doing that when they realized developers were, when it wasn't making as much money, and developers were, this is a side thing, but they were reopening servers of old games to keep them on for a couple of years, and the moment they stopped money, they started delisting old games and shutting servers down again.
Cool.
So, yeah.
So so you're saying all the good ideas they've had always had a caveat.
It had a caveat of everyone else should play game, but however, no.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
You know.
Good job, Microsoft. I would say you did the bare minimum, but you kind of screwed that up too.
Yeah. You know, you could have kept the backwards compatibility train rolling, but you didn't. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, whatever. But like, honestly, this is such a huge L. It's so dumb. And I saw the most insulting thing. GameStop, the official Twitter account, posted, "Looks like y'all should have bought physical." First of all, shut up. When was the last time a 360 game was purchasable there? Answer me. You can't.
Not to mention, those 120 some odd games are only available on the Xbox store.
And
So you could not purchase them physically.
And again, also not to mention, they were the ones who were breaking 360 games that didn't sell. So if they had a surplus of Gears of War 2, they would just take it out back, slash it with a knife, crack the disc in half, and throw it away. So don't you dare come up to all of us saying you should have bought physical when A, a lot of the 360 store is digital, and B, you are also the cause of the problem. Again, when was the last time you had 360 games? You have a literal system saying you have, you can't buy these things in store if they're this year old.
GameStop, we literally saved you from bankruptcy, and this is how you repay us?
Yeah. Meme stock kept you going through the pandemic, not people buying video games because you have a terrible business practice. I'm sorry your Funko Pop investment didn't go well. I'm sorry your Think Geek promotion didn't sell well. Hey, Dave, do you know what those two have to do with video games? Nothing.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, when was the last time you put a Pop Funko in your goddamn Xbox, huh? The answer is you didn't, because I'm making a stupid joke.
I mean, you could.
I mean, it wouldn't work.
If you tried hard enough, you just kind of like...
It's like a cartoon. If you just keep punching it through the thing, it'll just like slip in and just right in.
I mean, hey, the Xbox Series X is big, right? There's got to be some free space in there.
Oh yeah, you just pop open the vent, take the fan out.
Yeah. You know, people put figures in their PCs all the time.
That's true.
Who's to stop you from doing it with the Xbox?
Oh, dude, wait, hold on. Xbox. All right. So you know how we were just upset at you.
Now we're gonna give you a good idea.
We're now stands. If you take this idea, we will shill every product.
A little space for a little Funko Pop.
Yeah, dude, we can put marketable plushies inside Xbox and put a glass window.
A marketable plushie, something that's flammable in an electronics. Yeah,
I see nothing wrong with this.
It'll work. It'll go great.
Zero issues wrong with this.
No lawsuits pending.
Nope.
Nothing will happen. No bad will happen. Don't worry about it. Nope. Just do it. Nope. Feel free not to credit us, though. We'll be fine.
No, credit us until lawsuits happen.
No. There won't be any lawsuits.
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying.
No. I'm just saying, just in case anything bad happens, just know that we're a third-party company and are not liable for the actions that Microsoft did.
Yeah.
Thanks, Saul.